Good morning, guys. It is Thursday, and I thought I would do a day in a life video today. So it is about 7 o'clock in the morning. The sun has yet to shine. However, we are supposed to have a very sunshiny, very hot day today. But I am starting my day off by making some potato salad because I am having company today. And I thought that I would take you through and show you how I make my potato salad in this day in a life video for you guys. A lot of you guys are like, share recipes, share recipes. And you have to forgive me, I have been super busy. But hey, today I am going to share a day in a life video and a recipe with you guys. So in here I have a small bag of red potatoes that I have washed. And I've scrubbed them really good because you want to make sure that everything is really clean on your potatoes, because with this recipe you leave the skins on. That is why I love making this, because you do not have to peel the potatoes. And it is really good. So the idea, though, the secret behind this is not to overboil your potatoes. So these potatoes are only going to boil for about 12 minutes. As soon as it comes up to a boil, I'll set my timer. You'll be able to tell if your potatoes are done if you can insert a fork and it's soft. If that is the case, I take it off and put it in a colander in my sink and immediately run really cold water over the potatoes to stop the cooking process. So all I have in here is I have my potatoes. It's covered with water and some salt. And as you can tell, this is a really big thing of potatoes, because if I'm going to take the time to make potato salad, I'm going to make the potato salad, because this is usually what I take to a picnic or an outing or a family gathering. But I am having company today, and we can eat on this for a couple days, which I highly doubt will last that long, because it is that good. I'm not being braggy, I'm just saying it is good. And in here, I just have 6. Well, actually, technically, I have a dozen. But you're only going to need 6 boiled eggs. But I went ahead and boiled a dozen because we always can eat boiled eggs. So I have my eggs in here. And I brought my eggs up to a boil. And then I turned the burner off. I put a plate on top. I set the timer for 15 minutes. And then those eggs will be done. So I find that's the easiest way to boil my potatoes. I mean, my eggs. Guys, it's early. I'm going to get the rest of my ingredients out. I'm going to get my day started, have another cup of coffee because my brain is yet not working. But yes, good morning. We're going to have potato salad today. Okay, now I am making up the dressing for the potato salad. And I'm just going to show you how easy it is to make this dressing. This is about a cup of mayonnaise. You can also use the whipped dressing if you don't like mayonnaise. But we aren't picky about that. We love mayonnaise. You're going to add just a little bit of your dill pickle juice. That's going to give that kind of tartness. You're going to add in some honey. That's going to make it sweet, if I can get the honey out. There we go. And then you're going to add in some poppy seeds to this. And that kind of gives it a little bit of a nutty flavor. And then you're just going to stir all that together, add a little bit of salt and pepper, and you have your dressing. I always taste it before I put it on the potato salad to see if it needs more dill pickle juice or if it needs more honey, because everybody's preference is a little bit different. You might like it on the sweeter side, or you might like it more on the tart side. So test it before you add it to your potato salad. Also, too, if you make this potato salad, it is always best to try to make it a day ahead of time. I ran out of time. I did not have the time to do it yesterday. But if you make it a day ahead of time, all of these flavors kind of infused with the potatoes and the eggs and everything, and it tastes amazing. So I'm going to whip this together. I'm going to test it, and then I'm waiting for my potatoes to get done. Okay, so my potatoes are done. I've got the other half of them in the sink because when you go to stir this, you want to make sure that you can get it well and combined. Now, sometimes I add a little bit of onion. Sometimes I add a little bit of celery. I'm out of celery, so I'm probably going to dice just a half of an onion and put in here because I feel like that gives it some really good flavor. I've got 5 dill pickle spears that I have cut up to add to this, and I'll probably dice this up just a little bit smaller. And I have 6 eggs that I'm going to cut up. Now remember, I made extra eggs because I like to use some of the eggs for the garnish for the top so that it kind of looks pretty whenever I put it on the table. Not that that matters. And then sometimes I'll put just a little bit of paprika over the top. It makes it look nice. I'm out of paprika too. Luckily, who's coming over today is just family, and they're just going to be worried about, is the potato salad done? And yes, it will be done. So I'm just feeding the gang today. So I did run my potatoes over, or under, I should say, cold water, but you can see that it's still steaming, so they're still warm. I've got my dressing made, so I'm going to get this diced up and get it all put together in this giant bowl. And then when I get this all mixed, then I will add the remaining of the potatoes and then add that as well. Okay, potato salad is done. I put it in this large glass bowl because I think it's a little bit more appealing. I've got a plastic lid for this. I'm going to pop it into the fridge. I guess I said that incorrectly, but into the fridge it goes until we get ready to eat later on this evening. And I like to make it so that it's good and chilled, so I made it early this morning. I have to clean up from where I cooked, and I really want to eat this potato salad for breakfast, but I'm going to wait. So I know a lot of you wanted to see the chairs. Here they are, and the tables with the lanterns. Got my sunscreen sitting here. And we did the distressed look this year on this deck, and we put some sand in it so that nobody can fall down, because last year I about busted my butt several times. But I do love these chairs. They look really good. It's getting windy. I don't even know if you guys can hear me. But I love the lanterns, and the little tables are perfect up here, perfect size. It is supper time. We have the dill pickle potato salad, cantaloupe, and chicken sandwich. The dogs think you're building them a bed.
We are building a bed. Oh, and then Ace. Ace, stop.
Ace, Snowball, go lay down.
I didn't realize.
Do it again. Now he's doing it. Look, he's putting his head through.
Hold on, wait, hold up. I gotta fix it.
What's this, Mama?
Like what? Like.
Having tummy time. Who's having tummy time? Somebody's being a big girl. Yeah. You like that? Just got this one to sleep. Hopefully she stays asleep.